Hello, everyone. Welcome to another Friday follow-up and the continuing journey of accountability. Um, Played around with some graphics this morning, and I think we're all aware of the fable tortoise and the hare, which basically, slow and steady wins the race. And I thought this was an opportune time to talk about this because that's kind of where I'm at in my journey, where I think I've learned patience, that I know it's going to take a little time to get back to goal. And there's really no sense in rushing things, because if we get a quick fix or we get there too much in a hurry, we tend to not pay attention to the lessons learned on the way. And also, too, if we're getting there a little bit quicker than necessary, we might get a little complacent and kind of go off the path and say, "Well, I can get caught up in a hurry." But then again, too, the slow, steady nature of this journey to a healthier lifestyle can get people discouraged. And I think that's where the support comes into play, where we need to remind each other that, yeah, it's going to take time. It's going to take time. I remembered various versions of this fable. Different folks have used it over time, and there are folks we know them, that they're in a hurry to get somewhere, and then when they get there, they don't know what to do, or they're anxious to get back. So, and I have to say, I was that way in my early years, where I got to get this done, and you kind of lose the moment, like I said. I would wonder sometimes when I got discouraged because I didn't get the progress that I wanted, that that's what was holding me back. That's where I said, well, if I did this and it didn't work, I'm going to throw my hands up and I'm done. But time does teach you to go that slow and steady pace, and I'm finally realizing that. And I'll get to this in a moment when I reveal my accountability results for this week. But as we're, excuse me, slowly making this journey, how do you measure your success? We have the scale that tells us one way or the other how we're doing, but sometimes that it's just a number, and sometimes it might not really reflect how well you're doing. You'll get maybe caught up in a couple of weeks. It's how your clothes fit. People commenting that, hey, looks like you're losing some weight. How you feel when you do something that you struggled with in the past just because you were not, quote, in shape to do it. I find we talked about this a few weeks ago about the quality of my steps. I'm not really focusing on getting 5,000, 7,000 steps anymore. I'm just making sure that my steps are high quality steps, something to get my aerobic rate up. And I'm finding myself going up the stairs quicker now that I've been on this journey of accountability with you. So I've been measuring my success not only on the scale, but the fact of how I've been feeling, how I've been holding myself when I'm walking. I'm not slumped over as much anymore. I'm trying to hold my head up high because I feel good inside, because I can feel the slow, steady progress that I'm making. So that's how I'm measuring my success. And to tie this all together is we finally, as a chapter, the chapter that I joined over 19 years ago, disbanded a week or so ago, and we merged with another chapter in the area. And now, instead of just having 5 or 6 people at a meeting when we were meeting, we're now part of a group that's over 25 people. And I had a marvelous time last night. And it's good. It's really good to kind of like get reborn into the process. Also, there's folks that have never heard all my bad jokes, so now I have a new audience, so that's good. But that process took time to put into place, and it paid off. Again, very, very happy that we had our first meeting, which translates to like, okay, been doing this journey of accountability every Friday morning with you folks, and I've just been weighing myself in my office at 6 o'clock every morning. Well, last night I had my official TOPS weigh-in, the first one since October 2020. That seems like a lifetime. But as we know, all good things take time. And I was trying to figure out how I was going to transition my official weigh-in on Thursday evening now, and my Friday morning weigh-in that I've been reporting to you every week. And we know scales are sometimes a little different. And we know that's by the nature. And that's what I'm talking about, is that how I was measuring my success, that I wasn't really concerned about the number on the scale. But I was pleasantly surprised that when I had my official weigh-in for 2021, I weighed the same as I weighed last Friday morning. So in a sense, I'm thinking this is great, because now I am going to start another journey. And I will use my weigh-in on Thursday evening to track my losses and gains, and I will report them the following morning to you folks. But I was curious. Okay, so now in my mind, I'm telling you folks that I officially stayed the same this week. But I had to know where I was, another measuring, if you will. I knew I had lost a little bit more this week. And I weighed myself as I normally did every Friday morning since the beginning of the year. And I was down 0.8 according to my scale. 0.8. The same last night. It's within a pound. And that brings up another point. If you fluctuate every now and then from a pound or two, especially if you're a COPS, that's a good thing. There's no way you're always going to have a steady loss, or always be, if you get a little gain or something like that, that's just gonna happen. Don't always measure your success by the number on the scale. Measure your success on, did you have a good week? Are your clothes feeling better? Do you have an extra pep in your step? Did you change a bad habit into a good habit? Yeah, it probably just didn't reflect on the scale, but it's good. So now here we are in getting close to the end of May, looking at a slow, steady progress. I have lost 30 pounds since the beginning of the year. I had lost from my official weigh-in in 2020 to now, and I am below my pre-COVID weight. I'm on a slow progress, steady enough that I will get my COP status back soon. And that's all that matters. It doesn't have to happen 2 months ago or 3 months ago. Progress has been made. And that's what I would like you folks to reflect on next week. What progress have you made? What small step in this slow, steady race to a healthier lifestyle have you made? Are you the tortoise or are you the hare? Doesn't matter. We're all doing this together. And I look forward to talking to you next week. Have a great week.